Kentucky is hosting its very first Republican presidential caucus this Saturday, but there really hasn't been much publicity, and that could impact voter turnout.
Did you know that there's a caucus March 5th? No.
No, I didn't.
Have you heard about it at all?
No, not at all.
Did you know there's a caucus? You did not know.
No, I didn't.
Failed to show up Saturday, and you can't vote for the Republican presidential nominee.
Do you think enough people know about it?
I think people are starting to perk up and pay attention and be aware about it.
Thank you for volunteering to serve as a caucus official for the first Kentucky Republican Presidential Caucus.
The Davis County Republican Party now working to train caucus volunteers by sharing this video. The GOP gaining steam there, where 1,200 more people registered Republican compared to last year. However, Democrats have an overall 39% lead in registration numbers.
Did you know that there's a caucus coming up?
I'm not too concerned with it.
Did you know that there's a caucus?
No, we didn't know about it.
You didn't know anything about it? Why don't you know anything about it?
Well, we're actually from Hancock County, which is the next county over, so we don't really know a whole lot about what's going on with this area.
It's for the whole state.
Really?
The Kentucky Republican Party's promotion efforts have focused on reaching out to local news as well as the media around the state. We've also been doing social media, and then the county parties are promoting it. And then there's the role for the presidential campaigns to identify their voters and notify them about how to participate in the caucus.
As of this last weekend, not a single presidential ad is running in western Kentucky. And the only information Eyewitness News received about the caucus, a forwarded news release from Henderson County's Republican Party.
We've been relying heavily on social media. We've also done some calling campaigns from here. I know I've personally tried to email all my friends that I know are interested in the process and don't want to be left out.
Kentucky's first ever caucus was established to allow Rand Paul to run for both president and U.S. Senate.
Today I will suspend my campaign for the presidency.
Despite dropping out, Paul's funding majority of the March 5th event, about $500,000. The GOP picks up leftover costs, not taxpayers. That's on top of the $15,000 10 other presidential candidates paid to be on the ballot. 5 remain in the race.
It's a good thing for Kentucky at the end of the day because it has gotten more people involved. They may have started as Rand Paul people, but they're still with us. It's been a good opportunity to kind of showcase our party, do something a little different, try to bring more relevance to the Kentucky primary process by being early. Maybe we can make some more candidates pay attention to Kentucky, and if that turns out to be true, it's been worth every bit of the effort.
Unlike Iowa, Kentucky's caucus is not winner-take-all. Candidates need just 5% of the vote. They'll then get a percentage of the Commonwealth's 46 delegates who'll vote for the presidential nominee at the Republican National Convention.
Traditionally, our May primary comes at a time when the nomination is already over and some candidate has already won. Think about 2008, John McCain, 2012, Mitt Romney. You know, by the time they got to Kentucky, the nomination was over. By doing this earlier, we're seeing a more competitive environment for president in Kentucky in a way that no one can remember seeing in a long time.
Davis County Caucus Chair Ben Borman is hoping for about 30% voter turnout, slightly better than who showed up in the 2014 primary.
Did you know that there's a caucus?
Yes.
You did?
Oh, good.
Did you know that there's a caucus?
No, I did not.
Are you planning to show up?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I will be too now that I know about it.
Now, there will still be a May primary where Democrats will vote for all races. Republicans will vote for all but president. The 46 delegates will be chosen at individual conventions across the Commonwealth. If more Republican candidates drop out of the race, those remaining will get their delegates. Again, the caucus is this Saturday from 10 to 4. Each county in our area has one caucus location. You can find that information on our website, tristatehomepage.com. We'll have full coverage Saturday with results expected to start coming in around 6 o'clock.